It's time to wake up. It is time to wake up.
Open your mind.
Hey out there, this is Buzz with TheSurvivalBuzz. I hope everybody's doing well out there. Taking the opportunity they have while they still have it to get as prepared as they possibly can before November comes around, the elections. Although I wouldn't be surprised if we don't even make it that far, to tell you the truth. But I do hope that people are using their time wisely, not spending every last second they have online watching videos about whether red or blue's on top and who's gonna win, and then when they win, what's gonna happen. And it's all a soap opera, it's all garbage. And I've lost quite a few subscribers recently simply because, you guys, I'm done pretending like any of that shit even matters. It's time to wake up. It is time to wake up. They are not out for our best interest. These politicians are not out for our best interest. And all it would take is a small amount of reading to realize that. And it just amazes me the amount of people that are still just blind. They're just still picking a side. Still watching the news, whether that's Fox or CNN, like it even freaking matters. They're both owned by BlackRock. They're both owned by the same company, just like the politicians. JD Vance, Peter Thiel is behind that one. If you don't know who that guy is, maybe you should look him up, do a little bit of research instead of just jumping on the bandwagon with everybody else. I mean, the man is involved in crazy stuff. What is it, Palantir? That's basically a company that he developed to spy on Americans. Of course, they'll claim it's not that, but it is, if you do a little digging. And then he was involved in another company, what was it called, Ambrosia, I believe, where they take young people's blood and pump it through adults so they can live forever, so they can be youthful. These people are all in bed with each other. These people all do not care about you. They're all Luciferians. They all are here to use you and abuse you. And then when they're done with you, throw you away. I mean, everybody is still jumping on the Trump wagon, man. And then now you got the other side with Kamala, somebody that couldn't even put a sentence together before a few weeks ago, now wanting to debate Trump like it even freaking matters. They're part of the same team. They're part of the same elite people that are here to take your privacy away, to take your freedoms away, to steal your wealth, to steal your hard-earned dollars. Can't you see that? Even Trump is all for digital currency. He was all for red flag laws, you know. You remember that? We're going to take your guns first, and then we'll worry about figuring out exactly why we took your guns. We'll come up with something. These people are not your friends, people, and I don't care if they're red or blue or Republican or Democrat. They don't give a shit about you. It's time to wake up. None of them, man. And I used to be, you know, the cognitive dissonance used to be an issue with me as well. And I haven't always been this awake with this sort of thing. But I'm telling you, man, this is biblical. This is beyond politics, all right? The devil invented politics to confuse you people. What's important is Christ. What's important is taking this opportunity that you have right now, this God-given opportunity that's still available to you, to get prepared, to learn how to grow food, to raise food, to prep back as much as you possibly can before you do go to the store and a loaf of bread's a freaking $20 bill. That's where we're headed, man. Collapse. It does not matter who gets put in that presidency position. They're here to collapse the economy and bring in digital currency, digital ID, so they know every little detail of your life, what you do, what you think of other people. They can turn on your ability to buy your own food for your family. They can turn off your ability to buy gasoline, put in your vehicle to go to work, to provide for your family. That's where we're headed. Everybody else is worried about Trump and how he was nearly assassinated and God saved him. I don't buy that for a second. And if you believe that, I think you're just as ridiculous. Have you seen the pictures of the man's ear, the videos? There's nothing wrong with it now. But yeah, we're on to the next topic, right? We're on to Kamala and how she could possibly sweep in and take over. You know, you want a peek at what's going to happen here in the United States? Just look at Venezuela right now. You know, you're all so convinced that Trump, the savior, is going to get in there and win. Did it ever occur to you that your vote doesn't even matter? Did it ever occur to you that each and every one of us could go out there and vote Trump and it would not matter? If they want to put Kamala in there, that's exactly what the hell they're going to do. So it really doesn't matter the outcome. We're going to have the same results. The economy is going to crash. Digital IDs and currency are going to come in. They're going to own every single aspect of your life. The same exact thing is going to happen no matter what. I honestly think the biggest slap in the face we could give our federal government is to just not show up at all to vote, if you ask me. And this voting for the lesser of two evils, are you freaking insane? How about we just don't vote for evil altogether? How about that? How about we flash back to when people could actually take care of themselves and not need a king, a ruler other than Jesus Christ to look over them and protect them? We've reached a point in our lives in this society where everybody is afraid of the boogeyman and only the government can come in and help us. Only the government can come in and save us. They're not going to save you. They're going to do quite the opposite. And the only people that are going to save you is yourself and whatever community of people you might have built up to help you. And I'm not going to lie, I don't have a lot of people like that. Most everybody I know is sucked into the portal of red and blue. Red and blue, they might agree with you on some things. You bring up some details and stuff, just like on here. But when it comes down to it, they need to choose a side. They have been programmed since birth that that's what they're supposed to do. Hell, I remember in elementary school, we even had ballot boxes just so we could go in and see how it's all done. That way, when we're adults, we can go out and vote. It's all a scam, people. Every bit of it. Every bit of it is a scam. They're not here to help you. Is it odd that the richest people in the world control everything? It's not odd at all, because they control the politics. They control the money. And if Trump were a real politician, a real man that really loved his country, don't you think the first thing he would have done when he got in office was abolish the Federal Reserve, got us off the teat of the Federal Reserve? We're racking up so much debt now, it is insane. And I don't see red or blue, either side, fighting to try to smash that debt, to try to alleviate it in any way possible. No, they just want to tack on more and more and more and more and more. More and more labor on your back because your dollar becomes worth less and less. Your labor doesn't go as far. I don't know about you, but I'm sick of working myself to death just to barely scrape by. And that's only going to get worse. Doesn't matter who becomes president, only going to get worse. You think Trump's going to get in there and save you? What do you think's going to happen if the man actually does what he says and tries to deport all these people back to their countries? Millions of people, sleeper cells here in the United States of people that want to do us harm. And you're going to grab them by the arm and throw them out? How do you think that's going to go? How do you think that's going to go? We're screwed either way if you're relying on politics to save you. And I'm not dooming and glooming here at all. I'm telling you the absolute truth. Pull your head out of your ass and prep like your life depends on it, because it does. We are headed for a collapse, people, and it's time to act like it. It's time to quit with the soap opera crap and watching endless videos every day of these crooked politicians, of a story that they've made up that doesn't really even matter. Prep back, learn everything you can, because you ain't got much time left. God bless y'all. Catch you on the flip side. Later.